Prop number 4 to Shooty Hoops. This weekend, our last bastion of journalism, TMZ, ambushed Charles Barkley outside a restaurant to ask him who he thought were the best players in the NBA. His top 4 did not include Warrior superstar Steph Curry, which of course made the internet real mad. The prop, over or under 3.5 players in the NBA, currently better than Steph Curry.
Under.
Whoa.
Okay, listen.
Oh, whoa.
First of all, Steph Curry would be the #1 point scorer in the league if he had to play the whole game, but he doesn't have to play the whole game. Also, he is the best 3-point shooter that I've seen in my generation since Ray Allen. He's also the greatest 4-point shooter of all time. He has literally changed the game of basketball because he's made the outside shot more relevant. Literally, the reason Barkley will say this is because he couldn't hang in this NBA. Like, a big man like him and Shaq aren't as necessary as somebody like Steph. Steph took the outside shot and made it cool again, and now every kid that's tiny and little thinks they can play basketball because they could be as good as Steph Curry. He's changed the game. He's the best player in the league.
Okay, the best player in the league is quite clearly LeBron James, who is the greatest player, the greatest player right now, who's revitalized Los Angeles Lakers, who were garbage, and he's making them shine now. They're incredible. They're playing out of their mind because he's a leader. He's incredible. Also, Giannis, the Greek freak, another mentionable who is significantly better than Steph Curry in every way, shape, or form. Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant. Listen, of the big men that you were talking about who couldn't play in the league today, 2 of these guys are big men, and they're both better than Steph Curry. Durant is a banger. His only problem is he can't play with people he used to play with because he's a little brat. And Kawhi Leonard has the worst laugh in the NBA, but he's still a better all-around ball player. Steph Curry is just a little boy who shoots from outside and does little drawings with his daughter. That's cutesy-pootsy pudding pie, but it's not going to fly in the NBA for long term. They're losing once again in the playoffs. These kids are not as good as we think they are. That's all I'm going to say.
Can I just say one more thing? He averages 50.4 points per 48 minutes in fourth quarters.
Has to.
Which is the highest rate in the league has ever seen since they started recording that stat in 1996.
It's all threes.
Yeah, so he's the leading point scorer.
The game is boring
Well,
now.
how do you win? Do you win on rebounds or
The game is boring. You do win on rebounds, Dennis Rodman. Come get at me, baby doll. You win on defense and rebounds. The game is boring. There's no bangers anymore.
Tell that to Deion Sanders with 2 Super Bowl rings.
There's no bangers anymore.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's hard for me to even comprehend how one of the best shooters in all history could not be a top 3 player. And I think that the Greek Freak and Kawhi, they're more competing with LeBron James, whereas Steph Curry's kind of his own player. He's small, like you said. He's not a big guy. So I'm giving this one to Steph Curry here.
Do you call her Steph Curry?
No, I'm just saying I'm giving it to Steph Curry's side.
Steph Curry's side. That's me.
All the players that I named, by the way, believe in the moon landing.